Welcome to the Bosporan Kingdom campaign for the Et Impera 1.28. In the last part, we continued our push against Rome and we came down and liberated Sparta simply just to get the Romans off of this peninsula so they couldn't mount a rear attack once we start pushing on Apollonia and crossing the straits and on our advance against Rome. We've also started moving up a couple of armies here to take this kind of key point here, which will defend our northern border in this area. And of course, it will open up the opportunity to push out and take this coastline here. Although this coastline is going to be a little bit tricky because what we're going to need to do is weaken down all these Roman navies that are hanging around here. Although it looks like there's a legion on the way, so we may have to deal with that legion. That should be fun. Now, before we get into any gameplay, I just want to talk about a couple of things. The first one is, if I show you diplomacy and we go to Rome, you'll see that we're now marginally bigger than Rome. Now, one thing when you play against Rome, especially in the mid to late game, don't assume just because you've got the overall power base in your favour that you're actually going to not have any problems. Rome represents a pretty tough opposition, even in this point in the game, even when they're on the back foot, simply because they can mount such powerful legions. And the other thing is, just look at the victory conditions. Generally, I don't pay a lot of attention to victory conditions. In fact, it looks very, was it completely control? Yeah, all we need is Latinum now, and we could win the military victory. Economic victory, well, we'd have to make more trade relations to get the economic victory, but also we need Asia, which is Pergamon. But it says we need military allies, so we could make Pergamon into a military ally, I suppose, and get that requirement. And then cultural victory, we need all of Macedonia there, which is well within our reach. We've got all the other requirements, actually. It says completely control the following 6 provinces were military allies. So once we've got Macedonia, technically we've got the win for this here. We've got what we've researched all 30 technologies, current 46. So obviously gone past that requirement. It says hold at least 1 settlement in 15 provinces where your culture. So technically, when we capture Apollonia here, because this is Macedonia here, we would get that cultural victory. I can't ever recall getting a cultural victory, so that could be quite interesting. Let's say in this part, we're going to push this way, and we've got our 2 armies here who will advance. Just make sure. This army doesn't really net. My siege army doesn't really have the range at the moment. We'll just keep moving these armies in. We're in summer, so we should be able to get 1 more attack before we get there. This army here is a little bit out on its limb. I'm just going to chase these guys away. I don't want them really in our territory. Yep. What we got here? I don't want to actually destroy this army because by leaving them there, it means they've got to go all the way back to a decent area to recruit, because Rome's probably got armies scattered all over the area here, just to show. So there's probably armies all the way down here. Like Egypt's actually got armies in this area here. That means they probably aren't at war with Rome, actually. That's unusual. But you can, but at the moment we can't see where their armies are. So we're going to need to move our agents. It's this agent, isn't it? I want you in the water. Oops. I can't get in the water just yet. Can't remember where my other agent is. I keep losing them. Yeah, just on the move that way. You can just do your thing. Oh,
Someone seeks to bar my passage.
Okay.
How may I serve you? What do you wish of going aboard?
Get you up there. So I've got both my agents together. So we just want this agent to hang around here, find out what's going on there. This is a cavalry army. Bring you around there. We've got bring you up behind there. And I think let's bring the cavalry army back this way. All that rank on that army there. We got another cavalry army just there. We've got kind of cavalry armies tucked in the center there, which is a little bit shaky. We'll bring this army through. Actually, stop you just about there. No, you've got nothing I can recruit, so let's cross you over into here. Can you recruit? Yeah, you can get more of a front line now. I think anything here that from AOR, we got these guys. I mean, these are pretty good on the attack, but they're very vulnerable to missile fire. I think for the fun of it, we need a bit more of a front line, and we'll get a couple of these. Just kind of make this into a little bit of a kind of resupply defensive army should we need it. Probably need a bit of cavalry. I don't know if they can recruit some cavalry here. And Bosporan cavalry, Bosporan horse archers. We got some late Bosporan lancers. We'll get a couple of those as well. Wow. So we've effectively built up a whole area here. Endura, so no wonder our money's going up. We're earning 219,000 a pop at the moment. One thing I wouldn't mind doing, I just want to check my politics. Politics is pretty solid, so make sure everybody is married. It's been a couple of days since I've actually played this series, so I'm a little bit kind of out of touch. Family tree is getting so big. I just want to. What are you? You're 22. I don't really. One of the problems with daughters is that I've already got more generals than I know what to do with. But I think we're send you to Egypt. Fill you up. So this guy's producing kids. Right, we got another daughter. We can send you out as well. Knossos. I don't think we sent anyone to Rhodes recently. Opportunist woman. And somebody actually did post a comment about embezzling, and I'll be honest, a lot of these other political actions I don't really bother that much about, simply because I don't seem to see any gain from this. And for things like embezzling, I have occasionally embezzled when I've started something like a barbarian faction where on a minor settlement in, say, the first 30, 40 turns. But I find that once I start to expand, and as long as I keep the empire maintenance under control, which is the key factor to earning money in this game, I never really have the need for money. But as you can probably see from the point in this campaign, you get to a point where I think we'll actually get her married just for the fun of it, so she can have some kids. Yeah, I mean, if you look down here, I mean, I'm earning 219,000 a turn at the moment, and I've got what was it, 4.7 million. So as long as you keep the empire maintenance under control, like here you can see I've got 0 empire maintenance at the moment. It doesn't seem to be, once you've got the empire maintenance under control, you can see I've got 0 empire maintenance, which is really achievable as long as you work at it from the very beginning. Money is never an issue in this game. Well, I tend to find it's not an issue once you get past the first 40, 50 turns. Anyway, we're just going to go for an end turn. Okay, retreat.
Retreat, men! Retreat! Gathering supplies.
I think what's the auto resolve on this? 47% Pyrrhic victory. This is a difficult one. What I'm going to do is save this because there's a good chance this will crash. We're going to fight this on the battlefield. Well, we're going to fight it in a siege position. The Battle of Larissa. Our army is coming in from over there. And these guys were actually going to come in from behind them. But we don't know where their reinforcements are coming from. So what we're going to do is... Oh, this is quite a good settlement to actually defend. I actually wish I had my main legion in here. Because what we can do is put you there. Phalanx. And we'll put you guys across here. Put you behind. Put the mob in the center. Put some slingers there. And we'll just start the battle.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Yep. Game's floating a little bit because start to build up the front line. Get into our usual positions. Build on the bottom row. What we got? Okay, let's get the cavalry out this way. We're going to push the lancers forward if we can catch those troops in the open. We need to form up our army over here. First, just going to speed up a little bit. Take the ammunition. Watch these guys first.
Our general is under attack.
Start moving these forward. Get these round here. Just keep an eye on these troops. Slow it up. You guys just pull away.
Ready to ride!
Right, these guys are going.
Yours to command!
You keep moving in this way. Keep an eye on my cavalry. Wait, get back in there.
Quick march! Pipes at the ready. Advance the speed. Hoplites ready! The men are wavering. Step, noble lancers! Step, noble lancers! Step, noble lancers! Ready for battle! Companion cavalry!
Let's just keep moving in.
Battle ready and eager! Step, noble lancers! Hoplites! Advance at speed! Step, noble lancers! Battle ready!
Right, we're going to need to get some support.
Your orders! Our men flee the field of battle. This
That's
is a
understandable. Right, we got coming in here. Very heavy melee infantry.
Orders! Battle ready! Step, noble lancers!
You pull away.
We'll kill them all! Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful
Yeah,
display.
that's okay. Archers.
Missile-armed warriors! Step, noble lancers! Step, lancers! Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Royal Thorax swordsmen!
We've got some very heavy melee infantry.
Hoplites ready! Step, lancers!
Right,
Warriors ready!
cavalry, you've done your job.
Royal Thorax swordsmen!
Swordsman in here. Actually,
Step, lancers!
cavalry out here, as the Romans have got their missile troops, so we can start pushing these guys up this way.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. We await your command.
Get these guys into here. Bring the missile troops up behind.
Your orders, by your command. Step, noble lancers! Step, lancers! Heavy cavalry! Move it!
Cavalry. Elephants. Got here. Get these guys up to here. Go over here. Medium spear infantry.
Royal Thorax swordsmen!
Move these guys in.
Mounted death! Run, curse you!
Right, what we want to do is beat up these missile troops.
Step! Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. All elephants! We'll kill them all! The rail spears! Step, noble lancers! Hunger for blood and battle! Step,
Right, we're going to
noble lancers!
focus on these. It's going to be a painful process, but
Royal Thorax swordsmen! Melee troops awaiting orders! Move out! Step, archers! Archers!
Archers.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Pike infantry at your command.
Step noble lancers. Got them!
Get out of there.
Yours to command. Double time.
Royal Thorax swordsmen.
Step archers. Missile warriors.
Pike infantry.
Archers.
Now. Ready for orders.
As you command.
Ready and
You guys come up to there.
Complete ready. Step archers.
Elephants.
Step noble lancers. Cut them down.
Right, we've driven off most of their missile troops. That's my general. Wait, what are you doing back there?
Orders by your command. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Step archers.
Royal Thorax swordsmen. Ready, men. We await your command.
Complete ready. Step lancers. Dancers. Cut them down. Archers.
Archers fire in.
All ready. Orders. Loose. Your orders. Understood. Double time.
Double
Your
time.
orders.
Complete. Double time.
Okay, I'm losing my cavalry. That's not good.
Our men flee the field
Whoops.
of battle. This is a shameful
Messed that up, haven't I? A little bit of a mistake there. The Opta's there.
Elephants ready for battle. The enemy general is Battle.
Archers there. It's my general.
Companion cavalry. Forward. War elephant. Archers.
Royal Thorax swordsmen.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You guys move up to there. Deal with those.
Melee infantry. At speed. Royal Thorax swordsmen.
Step archers.
Melee troops.
Elephants. Riders of the devil.
Elephants push through. We need the rear charges here.
Companion cavalry. War elephants.
You guys switch the focus onto them.
War elephants.
Get the elephants round the back. If we can get a rear charge here, we'll be in business. So we need to contain these guys. Have we got any more troops? Haha. So you guys keep firing into the center. You go after that medium spear infantry.
Companion cavalry.
Spear. So you guys just keep firing into the center of those.
We are at your command.
Right, elephants down the back. We need the rear charge here.
Its ammunition.
You keep. Okay. This could all hinge on the elephants. If we can break these guys.
We are at your One of our units has used all its ammunition.
General, I think you need to pull away.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Actually, you here, medium melee infantry.
Royal Thorax swordsmen. Companion cavalry. Forward.
General,
Ready for orders. Missile armed warriors.
set up the charge.
War elephant. Royal Thorax swordsmen.
Oops.
Draw weapons.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Step archers. Archers.
Archers through there.
Step archers. Heavy cavalry ready and forward.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
War elephant. Royal Thorax swordsmen. What are your orders? Advance at speed. Missile warrior. Your orders. Orders. Understood.
Elephants back again.
Royal
That's my general.
Thorax swordsmen. Archers.
Can we get the archers on the back here?
Companion cavalry.
We've got a unit, kind of, I think they're stuck. Ha.
Elephant. Forward. Royal Thorax swordsmen. Companion cavalry. Step archers. Ready.
Right, we'll push the archers in,
Companion.
hit the general here.
Array of spears. Hoplites ready. Companion cavalry. For the dogs. War elephants.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Push on them.
Break the line. Companion cavalry. Orders understood.
General, put away. Want you taking too much damage.
Step archers. Companion cavalry.
Elephants,
War
another
elephants.
charge in.
Royal Thorax swordsmen. We'll kill them all. Companion
The
cavalry.
battle is turning in our favor.
Yeah, I shouldn't have. If I hadn't thrown my cavalry away. Right, the Romans have collapsed over here.
Hoplites.
Hoplites over here.
Pikemen, ready for orders.
Archers. By your command.
These guys into position. I think the elephants saved me.
Companion cavalry.
General, pull out.
At your service.
Royal Thorax swordsmen.
Swordsman, push.
Elephants at the ready. Royal Thorax swordsmen. At the double.
Swordsman,
At speed.
come over here.
At the double. Orders.
Okay. A war cry on these guys, break them. It's my elephants. Right, elephants. See, we'll get you guys over here.
our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, elephants.
Archers!
General.
Cavalry! Step archers!
Continue. General, go after those elephants.
More elephants!
Pump these guys. It's pretty interesting. What we're going to have to do now is find out how beat up my cavalry is. I'd like to get rid of this medium spear unit, or at least damage it substantially. So just chase these guys. Give the general a little bit of experience as well. I mean, this attack is an example of how deadly the Romans can be, because they seem to be able to have quite a long movement range as well. Right, I think that's it. Bit battle, end battle. We lost 1,179, so we lost just over a third of our force. But a lot of those would have been the garrison. But more importantly, that's better than what we were looking at with the auto-resolve. Right. Well, we've wrecked that legion. That's what the damage is. We didn't lose any units. That's brilliant. We'll just enslave the captives. A new political intrigue has developed. Consequences, you'll come of age and returns with knowledge +2 zeal. Oh, this is the result of the education of one of our children, isn't it? Civil technology, it's going to have troop morale penalty, hidden agent exposed, Zeta, hidden agent exposed, attrition reports. Daughter comes of age, son comes of age. We've got pirates spotted up by Britannia, that's no problem. Quick shifters at the, right, first things first, we'll put that in Petra. Egyptians don't seem to want to give us this region here. Very antisocial. So let's just have a look at the state of this army. Better than I thought it'd be. Ideally, I'd like my cavalry army to come down, finish off these guys. We're going to kill these this time, I think. I don't like the idea of them combining armies like that, because they use the shorter distance of the damaged army to... Okay, we're just going to chase them. I think this army can just stay where it is for the moment. I mean, it's damaged. I don't think it can recruit anything of what we got here. We got some Macedonian pikemen. Not exactly one of my favourite units for the moment. We're just keep bringing this army through in a supply role. Apollonia is probably completely open for attack now, because they've squandered. How big the garrison is? 17. Problem is, I think we'll just move these up here. Next turn's going to be winter, so we've got these armies here. What's up with you? Out supplies, so we're going to go after Slingdom. Yeah. We're going to go in maximum force. So come in here, get them out of this area, and just shoot a quick auto resolve here. 88%. Don't be kidding me. Okay, we'll take it. Oh, the damage isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Of course, we're just going to occupy. And we're just going to untax We certainly want. We'll go for. That gives us a garrison of 16. I think we'll go for a Hellenic colony. What on earth is this? This is a Dacian settlement. What on earth is a Dacian settlement? This actually gives us some. There's nothing here. With that, don't really want that. We're probably not going to expand this that big, so we're trying to give them a garrison. Certainly don't want. We got a brick kiln. We could convert that to a brick kiln. We could put a lime. No, I think we're just knock that down as well. And we'll just get over here and see what's going on here. I'm not that particularly interested in Dalminium at the moment. We've got my agent, which was you, isn't it? We want you. No, I want you going up that way. You can stay there. Actually, we could come in with this army. I think what we'll do is we'll just merge you. Will be one. Yeah, I think. Okay, quick auto resolve. Give these guys revenge. And we're just slay the captives. And you get this one as well. And we'll just get rid of you as well. And down you go. And
You have further orders? Ready for battle.
what we'll do is we'll
Make haste.
bring this army back with the Cav army,
Ready for orders.
just in case the Romans try another sneaky attack. The Pergamon's up here with a navy, and they've actually just declared war on Rome. If they come in and attack this, I'm going to be very annoyed. But then, if they do, it won't be long before the Romans actually take it back again. I think what we'll do is take a quick look at promotions. Lots of war here. Empire maintenance, cultural conversion. I'd rather push that up for my archers. That gives me even more increased missile range. Go with that there. Here. Don't really want to go with that. Oh, melee for elephants. I think this is the army with the. Oh no, these are Indian war elephants. Base morale, armor. They don't have a lot of armor. They're not armored elephants. So I think if we put that on, that was reduce the risk of them going rampant. So I think we've moved everything we can. So we got this army moving through there. We got Navy protecting Pella, which isn't brilliant, but then Pella's garrison is up to strength. You're moving on there. I think this area is relatively safe, so I think we'll just bring this army down, because I think I'm starting to think that we're out of supplies in this area. Yeah, minus 23 supplies. Probably Odessa's the same. No, Odessa's got it. It's this area that's out of supplies. So we need to keep this army just on this side of the border, I think. I mean, I think Pella's got... Pella's only got 7. And it's minus 67, so that's because we got these guys here as well. So what I should have done is moved them into here. Well, we'll just have to see what we got. Got time for one more end turn, but if we get into a battle, then that will have to wait to the next part. I'm just going to go for an end turn. Got an increase in rank with one of our heroes. Hidden agent exposed, hidden agent exposed. Enemy wounded. Somebody tried to raid us. Missing supplies, missing supplies, missing supplies. Wow. Lost in the Tanatic. So we've lost a wife. Pirates spotted in Asculum. That means they're in the Adriatic, if I remember correctly. Yep, they're up here. First things first. We've lost a wife. So somebody's got to get married again. Got a wife there. And first things first, we're going to get her. Now you can go to Egypt and start building up back up again. Now life is a little bit interesting over here. We've got one legion there, we've got another legion there, we've got quite a lot of cav there. It's a fairly heavy infantry. I don't know, this army isn't. We've got some Imperial Cataphract legionaries. Wow. Problem we got here now is these guys. You can only retreat to there. My instinct is to kind of move over a little bit like this, fortify, and then put this army behind. But these are both foraging for food now. What we're going to need to do is try and zap one of these guys. Can you... No, I don't want to sabotage the settlement. I want to... It's not going to let me do that. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to put this agent right on the bridge here. What that should do is affect their movement range. It's going to be a little bit risky. Nope. Getting ashore here is always a pain in the neck. So, next thing we've got. What's this? This is an enemy fleet. And of course we've got the pirates up there. We'll leave the Romans to deal with those. This army, I think, were actually. I think what we're going to do is just leave these guys here, because that would give us a bridge defense here. So that would give the Romans two choices, whether to come at us here or come at us here. And what that will mean is that, how's the supplies in Pella? Still negative, so what we need to do is... I mean, I'd like to bring this army up, but actually we'll bring this army through here. And can you recruit any? Get you to get... What can we get here? We've got no missile capability here at the moment. That's a bit of an oversight, but we've got some... Get some peltasts in there. I'm not a big fan of peltasts, but how's the foods? This is building up a little bit. My instinct is to try and... Actually, if I'm going to be a bit cheeky here.
Your next command, it is an honor to serve. The waves still beckon. Ready for battle.
Right, these guys are supplied by sea. What that should mean is that well, we've still got negative, but these guys aren't actually starving, so we can kind of move these back a little bit. The only possible risk we've got is from a Roman navy, but I don't think they can reach us just at the moment. what that means is we can move this cavalry army back. Gonna leave all this area exposed, but we should be okay. And then see what else we got. Construction report. Got assistant in EMEA. Take that up. Field engineers workshop. Larissa is now tier 3 and building up, and of course we've got Kingdom here, which needs to be built up. Just go for the usual suspects, build that up, and this army is going to have to stay here. I don't really want to push through. I mean, they've got a garrison of 17 though, but this guy's not going to get across in one winter, so
At your command.
got no manpower here, so that's not going to help. Agents, nothing else. I think just to wind up, we're just going to take a quick look through the Empire. Pannonia, well, you're not going to be much use. Scythia, Nabatea, good. Everything's looking good across the board at the moment, as far as I can see. Macedonia, one more turn, and I have Pella. Things should be turning around here. This is reasonable. You're good. Considering you've got to remember this is winter, so you expect lower things in winter. So yeah, you're finished. You're finished. Certainly want you up. Galatia. We got there. Good. I think that's okay. Bactria. Syria. Tava. And it looks like we got a bit of a problem in Mesopotamia. Right, we're going to need to take a look at this. Though we've got one more turn and this would be up. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. So in the next part, we will be continuing to push on Rome. I've got a feeling it's going to be interesting, especially if these two legions come up and confront my two armies here. And although they might also come this way, so we may end up with a kind of bit of a two-way battle here. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.